Living in Boulder vlog, June 27th, 2019, Thursday, 7:59 a.m. I didn't do a video yesterday because I was just working all day long and didn't have the time. And then I was eating my marijuana candies, and then my roommate even gave me a joint that I smoked and got high, and then I got the munchies and went to the store and blew $9 on Smart Food popcorn and some nuts and vegetable juice, and then a little $1.79 bag of these little red candies. And I came home and ate the candies, or ate like half the bag, and realized that was the only time that I ate yesterday. I'm my metabolism slowed down so much that I pretty much don't have to eat. Like, I could have a salad in the morning and then I don't have to eat anything the entire day. So, but when I go and I get the munchies and the only thing that I eat is a bag of candy all day, and then I get sick. So I ate this half bag of candy and my body went like, "What the hell? That's the only thing you're eating today." My stomach bloated up really big, and I got sick. Like, I just felt sick. I couldn't work. And so I just fell asleep. And I don't even know what time that was. I think it was maybe 9 or 10. And then I just got up now. So yeah, I probably got 10 hours of sleep or something. When I eat and when I'm high, I notice it makes you need more sleep every day. I mean, maybe it's healthy, but man, this stuff really makes you. Night before last, because I didn't do a video yesterday, I was kind of high a little bit, and then I even ate a half one of these right before I went to sleep because I knew that it helps you sleep. So I didn't get high. I didn't experience the high because I was sleeping, but it put me to sleep. So if anybody has insomnia, take those. And if you don't like getting high, well, I mean, you won't be high when you're sleeping, but if you don't want to deal with the effects of it, you can get the CBDs, and I think those put you to sleep too, but it's a great sleeping pill without all the hangover from a real sleeping pill. Yeah, so yesterday I was just, I'm working on the houses. I have 1,800 houses in Atlantis right on the outside of the water, and I wanted to make them look symmetrical so that it would look realistic. I didn't want to be haphazard about it and just make a mess. So I made a bunch of fences around the houses. I wanted to make it look realistic with fences. Even though in the real world, a lot of houses aren't separated by fences, I wanted to do it with this also to help space them. And then I got images and I put the images down because it was a screen capture of my house that I grew up in. It's a big house, but I was going to trace them the exact shape and have them so that you could, and have it facing the road so that the ones that were on one side of the block faced a different way than the ones on the other side, just so that it make it look even more realistic. But my Google Earth suddenly started acting really slowly, ridiculously slow. Like, you hit save on pasting an image and you have to wait 5 seconds for it to finally disappear. So I restarted the program. I restarted my computer a couple of times. That didn't help. So then I deleted all the other images. Maybe the file was too big. That didn't help. So then I took all the images out of just the houses to put it in its own special image file. But what that did, and I didn't know it did that. Hopefully I can remember now. But what that did was it made the detail go away. Like, if you put an image in a folder in Google Earth, you can't put it in another folder. If you put it in another folder, the image will go away. You're gone. You're done with it. All you see is the outline of the image. So I wasn't able to trace the shape of the house anymore. So, but at that point I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise, because that would have taken way too long anyway. And I even tried to trace some, and it was when the computer was slow, and it just took way too long. Wouldn't drag or anything. So I said, okay, fine. Just trace the shape, just the general block, square shape of it off of the image of the image, the shell of the image. And I was also going to paste all the images on everything, but like I only managed to do half, the ones that faced one certain road, which is fine because now I can go in and I can just look at the one next to it and I can trace off the size and make it almost as good. So, but yeah, I didn't finish the first row, and then I got up today, worked a little bit, and then did finish it. So it's like 288 houses per row. So I have to do 288 times 12, which I guess is 1,800. And I just started on the next row when I'm like 30 or 40 into that one. So if I work my ass off today, I could probably finish it, all 12 rows, all 1,800 or whatever 288 times 12 is. And then those are the houses. And I can also color code them, like different colors as you go out in the rings. I think I might do that. But yeah, I'd like to finish because that's Thursday. I was hoping that by Sunday I could be done with Atlantis, but I'll need at least one full day post houses to do all the other stuff. I have to finish the rings, the island rings, putting houses and stuff on that, and then other areas, and that'll take a day. And then I don't know what I'm gonna make because then I have to work on the outside of Atlantis, the actual country, not just the city, where I have to, and I already tried to build it twice, but it was before I had it in my head exactly how I wanted it to be. It took me a couple times to read Plato before it clicked. So that was a waste of time. But yeah, I have to go in and trace an 1,850 kilometer long canal from the mountains winding around and then back into the city. And then I have to stick, I think it's every 18.5 kilometers, canals were coming off of it. This is what Plato said. And yeah, I'll just have a bunch of canals coming off of it and then somehow have it until you have 60,000 lots of a kilometer by kilometer. I haven't even figured out how I want it to look, how I'm going to do it. But that might take a few days. But, you know, if I'm not done by Sunday, maybe I can be done by Tuesday. Because I remember I started on Tuesday. So come this next Tuesday, that'll be 3 weeks. And so if I can finish Atlantis in 3 weeks, that'll make me happy. I don't like working on a project for more than 3 weeks because I get bored. And especially this project, I want to get it done with because it was one of those spontaneous projects. You know, I wanted to build all of the kingdoms of the world from history on my Google Earth. And I didn't think about Atlantis. And then I thought, oh, wait, but Atlantis is the original kingdom that I need to put on Google Earth. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and do Atlantis, because we know what it looked like. And I just figured it would be a travesty to skip Atlantis. So it's worth 3 weeks. But I'm just super excited to find out, super interested to find out how long it's going to actually take me to put kingdoms of the history onto Google Earth, because I don't even really know how long that'll take. You know, so I want to go in there and work a couple of weeks until I get a feel for how long it'll take me, because once I build all of the kingdoms on Google Earth, I can then finally start working on my actual timeline, you know, linking them to the Google Earths and then linking the horizontal timeline to the vertical timeline and get it going, man. This thing I've been working on forever. So yeah, yesterday I was listening to just different history documentaries. I'm a little bit too stressed to listen to an actual book, but I might. But yeah, there's this channel called Timeline World History Documentaries, and they're doing like lifestyle from the past documentaries, which is super interesting to listen to. And so yeah, I think that's what I've been spending most of my time. I was listening to them all the time. I wasn't like watching movies or anything or listening to music or just sitting there. But almost at 10 minutes. Okay, so hopefully by today I'll finish the houses, and tomorrow when I'm doing the video I'll be like, yeah, I finished the houses and now I'm finishing on Chub Chubs, hopefully. All right, talk to you tomorrow.